Good morning, Stall. Today is February 28th, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Storm Center. Please give attention for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So, check the All-Star list on the windows of the office. We have 344 students that are all All-Stars first semester. Should you be on it and you're not, be on All-Star second semester. Less than 5 A's, absences, and tardies. No discipline referrals, no D's or F's on the last IPR of the year.
Do you like lunch? Do you want extra lunchtime? We are having a competition currently going on until March 1st. The lunch that leaves the commons the cleanest, meaning no binders around the halls and students following the rules, will get an extra 10 minutes on March 2nd. We may even put out a couple of cones on tables that are leaving messes.
The JV soccer team played tough in a 4-1 loss to Aylan yesterday. Great job in goal by Aaliyah C. and Aaliyah B. Leah B. and Taylor S. played great defense. A positive and proud effort by the entire team.
The 8th grade boys basketball team lost to the undefeated Calais Thais yesterday in Stall's Haverson Pavilion. The Storm played hard as everyone scored and contributed. Dave L. led the team in scoring with 17 points and 8 rebounds. See you at practice on Friday morning.
Pierce County Library, Our Own Expressions, Teen Writing Contest. Attention all students. The Pierce County Libraries are holding an annual teen writing and art contest. If you love to write poems or short stories, or love to draw and take pictures, then be sure to enter the contest. For an entry form, either stop by the school library or go online at piercecountylibrary.org. The deadline is February 28th. Cash prizes are awarded. If you have questions, ask Mrs. Strassel in the library. Don't delay. Pick up an entry form and express yourself.
Are you in 9th grade? Do you want to be a Rogers High School cheerleader? Come to our mandatory parent meeting on March 1st at 6 p.m. in the Rogers High School Library to pick up your tryout packet and hear more about our program. No cheer experience is necessary. All skill levels are welcome. If you didn't stop by the gym after school yesterday, you missed some great action. The 7th grade boys basketball team took on the undefeated Calais Thais. It was tight at the beginning, but when Saul started to press, the game opened up. The quickness of Elijah N. and Taki U was impressive, while the rebounding of Marquise R. and Abram Z. helped Stall limit Calais' scoring opportunities. The entire team played well and earned a win 61-46. Nice effort, boys. See you Friday morning for practice, 6 a.m.
Is that it?
No.
Oh, happy birthday to Mr. Hodge!
Oh yeah. It's coming up. Okay. Yes. I'm Addison.
In like a year.
I'm Emily.
And have a great test, Stall.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, let's go. We'll get all up in here. There we go.
There we go. Get in, get in, get in. All right, good morning, Stall.
If you want.
Yeah, you can.
You can get
This
out.
might be a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Good morning, Stall. We are here today to conduct our February emergency drill. Today, we're just going to provide some information on what should be happening during this drill. And the drill for this month is a shelter-in-place drill. We had a lot of questions from students and staff on what actually occurs when we get a shelter-in-place drill and what it is. Just remember, shelter-in-place drill, it can last from a few hours, not days. The alarm for that drill is the PA system, or you may see a event where some hazardous material may be released into the community, or you can just go over the PA, which is what we're going to be doing here at Stall. An emergency is where a hazmat may be released into the environment. It's not necessary to seal off the whole building. However, we direct students and staff to certain areas, and then if necessary, we can get those areas sealed off. The how-to. The way this drill is conducted here at Stall, should you hear a shelter in place, a couple of things need to be happening. We need to bring everybody, student and staff, from the outdoors to the indoors.
So everyone in the portables?
To include the portables, 6th graders and other classes in the portables. Everybody need to come into the main building. They will remain in the commons until the gym is ready and prepared. Okay. And then we'd ask that Miss Buckley and Mr. Stickle get the bleachers rolled out, and then let us know when we can start bringing students in. First to be loaded into the gym will be the 6th graders and teachers that have students in the portables. We get them into the gymnasium. At the same time, in the main building, all doors should be closed, all windows should be closed, blinds closed. Not necessary really an emergency, so we don't have to stress over this. And then you'll wait for the office to give you the announcement to move to the gymnasium. Okay, so for all training and after emergency, a shelter in place, our location eventually at some point would be the gymnasium. Our goal is to get everybody there in an efficient manner and as quickly as possible. There are some more questions on times that we may go to a shelter in place. Okay, shelter in place is not a necessary lockdown drill. The shelter in place is a little bit reversed from a fire drill. You know, in a fire drill, we get everybody out of the building. So in shelter in place, we want to bring everybody in the building. That can be given by local authorities, which we will abide by. May come over the PA, may come over the radio. You may be directed to go to a shelter in place. Or in some events, you may actually see a situation or event that would direct us to go to a shelter in place.
Okay.
And as I put out earlier, shelter in place is probably only from a few hours, not a few days. There are some more internal things that'll be happening during the shelter in place. It could get a little warm. The custodial staff will be shutting off all ventilations to the outside, all heating, air conditioning, and other equipment like that that brings in air from the outside. One thing we ask that happens during the shelter in place, as quickly as possible, teachers need to take roll. You can allow students to use their cell phones to notify their parents that we have an emergency situation where we are sheltering in place and that they should not be coming to the building, or just to satisfy their curiosity. Yeah. Keep down anxiety and stress.
Make sure they're not getting worried.
Make sure they're not getting worried. Let them know we're in a shelter in place. And if the parents happen to be on campus, then we need to shelter them in place as well. Okay. There are some more questions. What other question may you have, Gavin?
So is that like something in the air, like toxic or things like that? Is that what's kind of what it's kind of being?
That is correct. It can be due to a chemical, biological, or a radiological contaminant in the air. Okay. One of the biggest fears that we have for a shelter in place is because on our roadways, and we're close to some main highways like Meridian or something, maybe a vehicle that's transporting hazardous material have an accident and something gets spilled, and we're very close by.
Yeah. Okay.
So that might cause us to go into a shelter in place. Okay. I'm sure there are many other situations where we may go to a shelter in place. None off the top of my head right now, but one main one is when directed.
Okay.
Where we have an actual emergency drill. Today we are just doing a talk through on what should be happening, but the next shelter in place drill will actually follow through.
Go to the gym.
We'll actually go to the gym.
Okay.
Now the question was asked earlier this morning is, when we get our elementary students into the gym, where are they to go?
That's a good point.
And we have a place for them. The place is on the gym floor. They will be seated along the south wall of the gym, inside, facing the south end is the end by the running track on that end of the gym. The far end of the
by
gym.
the auxiliary gym?
By the auxiliary gym, and we'll just get them in seated on the floor. Should we be there for a while, some of the classes, if we get tight in the bleachers, they'll be on the floor as well. On the far wall, on the east wall. Yeah. And then we'll just, provide some entertainment. Some teachers will, like Mr. Treese here.
Let's do it.
Okay. And then if you have any more questions about a shelter-in-place drill, please call the main office, direct your questions, send emails, or talk to your students about, their actions during a shelter-in-place. We do like to keep it quiet, and then just listen for instructions.
All right. Sounds like a good deal.
It's good? Yeah. Okay. And that will wrap up our February drill, shelter in place.
Nice.
Thank you.
Last quick thing before we go. If you would like to purchase any sort of stall-related themed water bottles, okay, they're on sale in the office for $5. Okay, in the office, water bottles, if you would like, $5 there. All right, so thank you, Mr. Larry, for that shelter in place. Thank you to our 2 anchors. I'm Mr. Treesh, and I'll see y'all later.
Signing off. Thanks, guys.